Hey YouTube, this is WJ, and welcome to my world. In today's video, I'm trying not to record while I have the generator on, because I know it gets kind of annoying listening to me talk, but you hear that loud sound in the background. So I'm going to try and record when, get all my thoughts out before I turn the generator on, and then save any thoughts that I have till after I turn the generator off, because it's only 3 hours that my window is that I operate from 11 to 2. So I think I have found a solution for a screen, because I still got to build a screen for the main service window. So I think I found a solution. I'm gonna go to Lowe's today and get the parts, get the components for that, and see if I can find them all first. And then while I'm there, might as well go ahead and get what I need to build A-frame chalkboard type street sign that I can set out front so people can see it from both directions. And then the sign that I usually hang up, which what I might do with that sign is I might just put something to actually hang it up so it doesn't rely on the magnets and it actually just stays up. And while I'm also there, I'm going to get a solution to stick these on the trailer. I'm gonna have one in this back corner and one on the back of the trailer. On the 13th, which is in a couple of days, I got some vinyl coming, and then I'm gonna start working on that project to stencil some lettering on the side of the trailer, at least on the back side and the very back of the trailer. So I got a couple little projects that I want to do. Screen being most important, for as the bugs start to come out, it's starting to get warm, they're going to start to come out. I got to take care of that one pretty quick, but I want something that can actually slide in and out the way, but is a screen. So we'll figure something out. I was thinking about doing it out of glass, but then the glass won't, especially if I got the door closed, it doesn't allow that air circulation. So as the vent hood turns on, we actually get really good air circulation, and especially as it gets hot, it needs to take some of that heat out of here because I don't have an AC system in here. I could have put one in here, but I decided against that, so that would just draw more power. And then the vent hood, I can turn this up. I usually keep it on its lowest setting, and I don't even turn it up, well, even a little bit. But if it gets too hot, I got the main door open, which I'll put a screen over this one of those little magnetic screens over the main door, and then I got to have the screen over the window. And I want something that can slide out of the way and still let that air come through via this thing sucking all the air up out of the trailer. So I got a couple projects over the next week. Hopefully I can get them all done. I be lazy sometimes, I be tired, but activation is a part of the game, so you gotta keep moving. So yeah, I'm about ready to start up. I guess I will talk to you guys after I shut back down, so it won't be so loud. Alright, so pretty average day again. Not that I'm complaining. Any sale is a good sale in my book, so I appreciate everybody that came out and supported today. Let's drop that. Taking the tablet out. I'm gonna do some start putting everything away. So for the rest of the day, because you know I actually have short days out here. I'm only out here for 3 hours, basically a lunch shift. For the rest of the day, what I'm going to do is go see about what I can do to build the screen and an A-frame on the outside, which I have an idea on that. The A-frame outside should actually be pretty easy, and I still have my pocket jig, so pocket hole maker jig thing, so I should be able to make that pretty easy. What else do I got to do? Might as well go ahead and I still got to put that piece of framing on the bottom that the health department worker said I got to do, so I still got to do that. So I'm gonna go get me some wood today, probably some 2x2 wood to make everything. And yeah, I guess I'll take you guys along for that ride. I don't know if they'll let me actually film inside of Lowe's, but I guess I'll use my phone. I can always use my phone. But yeah, today was an average day. I don't mind average days. They're predictable. I don't mind being predictable. It's almost like a job. When you go to work, you know exactly what you're gonna make. You know exactly what your paycheck's gonna be. So that's not a bad thing at all in my book. Get these sodas out here. So hopefully I can get the logistics for the window and an A-frame outside, and something as far as my sign goes, because I'm gonna need something for that too. I wasn't able to get some wings yesterday when I went to the restaurant depot. They don't actually come in till the 11th, which I've never seen them out of wings, but it might be the season for that, so a lot of people's buying them. But on the 11th, which is Thursday, I gotta make sure I go up there first thing in the morning so I can get me some wings, because I know a lot of people's gonna, well actually it should come in, you know, pallets worth, so hopefully they have enough Sprite. That's pretty much it. So I guess we'll go ahead and head over to Lowe's. Actually, I'm gonna drop the trailer off first, and then I'll head over to Lowe's to see about what I need to do to get this, get some logistics going. So I was just sitting here thinking to myself, and thought I'd put these thoughts on camera because somebody might need to hear this. When you look at some of the things that I've done on film, or things that nobody knows about, they might think, you know, I'm somewhat specially gifted, or, you know, have the knowledge to do some of the things that I've done in the past or plan to do. When the truth is, I'm not. There's nothing special about me in the sense that I have any greater ability than anybody around me. My mind state is, I think that I can, so therefore I feel that I can. I do, pretty much. I think that I can, so I do. Not everybody carries that mind state, and it's just a mind state. If from where I sit, when I see somebody that has a particular ability, and they were taught to do such things, I feel I can learn them too. And too many people get caught up with somebody has, you know, some talent or some ability, and you're so enamored with it that you don't think you can do it too. Well, I mean, that's further from the truth, in all honesty, because most things that humans do, they were taught. Now, I'm not discounting those people with God-given abilities that are just amazing, or maybe they can learn it so quick that that's a talent in itself, which is, if I look at some of the things that I've done, that's kind of the category that I fall under. One of my, and I've been saying this for years, one of my strongest abilities is the ability to do, meaning I see you do it, give me a little bit of time and I'm going to be able to do it too. Not to say that I would master it or be better than you at it, but I can do it. So sometimes we get caught up with people's skills and the things that they are able to do, and think that it's so above or beyond what we are capable of doing, but that's not the truth. The truth is, if you put in the effort, if you put in the hours like said person, 9 times out of 10, you can do it too. You might not be as good as them at the beginning. You might not feel your whatever you're producing is on the same level, and it might not be. But practice makes perfect. You know that whole 10,000 hours argument. You know, you put in 10,000 hours on something, by the time you're done with it, you're going to be a master at it. Not to say that you even need to be a master at it, but the mind state of certain people that I deal with and have seen me do things is of the mind state that I'm some type of special being to be able to do what I do in any form or category. But that's not true. Once again, that's not true. And if I could tell anybody that's watching this anything, it would be put your best foot forward. Try. Put your best effort forward, because 9 times out of 10 you can accomplish it too. So I just made it to Lowe's. I'm gonna switch to my cell phone camera because I don't think they'll let me take my big camera up in there. But so I'm looking for just some wood, possibly some 2x2 size wood so I can make these frames, and some hinges. So I'm thinking if I make the A-frame out of hinges, or excuse me, if I put hinges on an A-frame, then I can fold it up and put it in the back of the truck, or on the side of the refrigerator on the trailer itself. And as far as what else do I need? Oh, parts of the window. So I have an idea in my head. I just got to find the components. Just a simple sliding mechanism, or a way to slide it, I should say, for it to stay inside a particular groove as I slide the screen. So I need wood, something to slide on, and what else? Screen itself, the actual screen itself, but I could just staple that to it. I got a staple gun in the house, so let's go ahead and go in here. Okay, so I'm not really happy with these prices. This is not what I'm looking for, but something in this vicinity of size. I was looking at this one, but these are, this is poplar board. I mean, this can do for the window, I guess, especially if I paint it. The thing about it is I don't need a high quality wood to make a frame with, so that's the price for one piece. These are 2x3s. I think that's too big though. I think these are a little bit too big for what I'm trying to do. Possibly for the A-frame, but still, I think that's a little too big. And then it makes it heavy too, so I don't necessarily want to use that size either. It's always hard finding the right wood in Lowe's. I don't know where they have 2x2s at, but I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, I think I found them. And the price is right too. Okay, so we're looking at $4 per, but I can get, what are these? 8 feet long, so I can do a 4-foot, cut it right down the middle, do a 4-foot stand. So that's not bad. And then this might be the same wood I can use. These boards are all warped. I mean, I usually find better ones at Home Depot. I might actually have to go to Home Depot because some of these boards from Lowe's are just so warped. This wood right here actually wouldn't be bad for an A-frame restaurant board either. I don't mind that either, but these will be a little bit more sturdy, these 2x2s. Oh man, these boards look horrible though. It's like, is this the type of wood you use to make a boomerang? I mean, not a boomerang. Is this the type of wood you use to make a bow and arrow? I mean, so basically, I can make a frame for the window and make something that slides left to right with the screen in it out of this. And actually, I don't even need it this thick. This will be more so for the frame, and I can use this for the window. That's what I might do. What's the price of this one? It's like 2 and some change, I think. So, and these are actually a little bit, what is that? Oh, something else. Actually, that's not bad looking itself. But, I don't know, this wood is so terrible at Lowe's. Like, why do they get such horrible wood? But yeah, I think this 2x2 is good for the frame. Something that's a little bit more sturdy, won't blow away or blow over in the wind. Like, look at that. Look at the. Oh my goodness. I mean, this one's better. But I'd need at least 2 of them. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, at least 3 of them. I need at least 3 of them. 2 of them preferably kind of straight, like these two. These two are kind of straight. I don't need it to be 100% straight, but the straighter the better. It's easier to cut when they're straight. Get the shape that you're looking for. So, got my mask off so I can talk and you guys can hear me. I might get these 2 boards that I just showed you, and then a couple of these would be for the window. The only thing is I still got to find the solution for how I'm going to make the window slide. So actually, the thinner the boards, the better it is for me to figure out a solution of how to get the window to slide, which it doesn't need to slide but half of my window. So I just need enough room to
take your card and give you your food basically. So we'll figure something out. Okay, I figured it out. I'm going to get 4 of these smaller ones. They're like $2 a piece. So 4 of those smaller ones, 3 of these bigger ones. This is going to be the one for the A-frame, so it's going to be a little bit more sturdy. But just as far as that, I figured out a way I can do it. Mind you, I'm no engineer and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm still going to do it. So I got a way to make that work. And all I need now, I'm gonna go get some screen. I have some metal at home, and I hear you. I have some metal at home that I can use for my little contraption that I'm trying to do. And the other thing I'm gonna try and do is, what was the other thing I'm gonna try and do? Oh, I need screen, and I have a backboard already for the A-frame. So, and also have trim for the bottom piece. I just got to cut it. So let's go ahead and go over here, look at the screen, raw screen, and see about getting a small roll of that for the window itself. Oh, well, look what I just found. Adjustable window screen. The only problem with this is, number one, I tried to move the screen. Once you put it all the way out, the mechanism is really hard to get back in to slide easily. That's more meant to put over the window and leave it. I need a window that can open constantly back and forth. For the price isn't bad, but I don't know, it's a little too flimsy the way it is. I need it a little bit more sturdy than that. And like I said, the mechanism doesn't open up smooth when I'm opening the window. It closes easy, but it doesn't open easy. But it does give me some ideas on how this thing is set up. I'm not going to do anything this fancy, but it gives me an idea of how I wanted to slide. If you can see it right there, it goes inside that channel.
Phone services 6100.
Oh, be quiet, Lois. Messing up my recording. That's what that piece is right there. It goes inside that channel. But I'm not going to do anything that fancy. I don't need to. So, it seems nice. It seems nice, but I don't plan to use anything like that. And I tried one of those before, and it didn't work. I tried one of those before, and it didn't work as well as it seemed to want to work. So I'm gonna scrap that idea and just make my own. Okay, here is the screen. I literally need the cheapest screen. Nothing special. This is the cheapest one, $6.98. So yeah, this will do for me. The material looks good enough, so not gonna get much fuss out of me about some screen. So as far as attaching that should be easy too. So the only other component I would need is something like a U-shaped piece of metal, which is basically going to attach to one side, and the other side that's going to slide will ride in that groove. So I can make that myself, or I can find something. It's going to be hard to find something, especially here at Lowe's, because everything at Lowe's is usually so disorganized, but I'm going to try and find something. But if not, then I do have metal at home that I possibly can make it myself. Even if I had to weld something, I can do it. I can do it myself. So I just thought of something though. I might be able to get long strips of 1-inch metal and actually create the groove via weld myself. But that might cost more than actually bending a piece of metal, and I don't have a press to bend metal like that. But you know, these are just ideas I'm going through in my head. But we'll figure it out. So I was thinking about something like this, which is a full hinge bar, but for the price, I don't think this is worth it. So therefore, I'd be looking at something more along the lines of this. Actually, this is just as good, but I will replace it with better screws. Just get better screws than these. But get 2 of these. I can actually get 3 of these and do the same job as this. So if I got, here's an even bigger one. Because it doesn't need to be a whole bunch. The screws just need to go in and you know, really stick. But other than that, it's just a A-frame that needs to open up, and that'll do it, you know. So I might just get 3 of these and call it a day, versus getting the whole hinge bar, which, I mean, this is nice, don't get me wrong, but I think it's really not needed. I wish they had door hinges that were a little bit smaller, because I like how sturdy these are. Not that small, but just half the size of this. Bigger than that, but smaller than that. That would be nice. Because I only got a 2x2, which actually the hinge can stick up above it. All right, so it looks like this is the medium right here. Bigger than that one, but smaller than that one. So yeah, it looks like I'll go ahead and get these. I mean, I don't like the fact that they're gold, but I guess I'll have to deal with it. First time using my truck as a truck. Yeah. It was one of the reasons why I wanted to get the 8-foot bed. And why I like an 8-foot bed. Things fit. Even big things. Hold on, Pops. Let me get out your way, man, before you back up into me. I'm driving a boat with wheels on it, so yeah, I'm gonna stop by Family Dollar just to get some construction paper. They got some real cheap construction paper. All I'm gonna do is chop it up and make some letters out of it anyway. Letters for the vinyl that I'm gonna get, and for my shirts. And what I'll end up doing is just like laying out the shirt and spray painting, or getting a roller brush. However I'm gonna do it, it's just gonna be a permanent solution. Something that can be washable as well. I might have to hand wash them, but still, which makes me think I should spray paint them and not try to roll it on. But yeah, so I'll just go ahead and head over to Family Dollar real quick. And I think this is gonna be a weekend project too. I'm not gonna try and tackle it this week. Well, not during the week anyway. I think I'm gonna wait till this weekend to tackle this project. Today's just getting everything ready. I might just go ahead and connect the two videos though, so you guys can see the final product. But once I do get, actually by the end of this week, I think by this weekend, once I get everything, I should be able to do the project for the decals, make the A-frame, the window, and possibly do my shirts all in one weekend. I'm gonna push for it anyway. I usually save my weekends for editing, but I did a bunch of editing Sunday. I actually knocked out a bunch of videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do this weekend if I don't do too much recording this week. I'll follow up this video with a part 2 because there's not too much I can do today anyway, and then I gotta go out tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, so I'm gonna have to finish this project on the weekend. But what I'm figuring is I'm gonna have to take my original framework, basically it makes it look like a picture window. I'm gonna have to dismantle all this to do exactly what I need to do. And yeah, if I cut this window, it's 36 inches, so if I cut it right down the middle, that should be able to work. That's enough slide, and then I got the cash register right here, and I'll just put screen over the entire thing, basically. Well, okay, screen over half of it, and then have a sliding piece too. So I have the idea. I'm gonna make sure I got all the tools by the end of this weekend, by the time the weekend gets here, and I should be able to complete this part in one fell swoop. So yeah, I guess, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.